Good evening, everyone. Actually, I'm going to make it very brief because I'm standing here between you and a good dinner which is sitting outside. Um, it's very interesting. I was listening to Ganapati, and of course, Axel has come a long way in the last 2 years. Thank you, everyone, for the support, and thank you for being here for us today. At the same time, I think India also has come a long way. In fact, if you read the reports, we have approximately 4,300 startups, the third largest or the second largest ecosystem in the world, probably just behind US, and the fastest growing. I think those are the indicators. But many of these ranking and indicators can be very misleading. In fact, there are a lot of contradictions between any other ecosystem and ours. Ganapati did hint at it in his speech. He said that in US, for example, there are approximately 316,000 angels. The ratio of startup to angel in US is 1:6. Whereas in India, the situation will be completely opposite. In fact, my numbers are right. We have 0.2 angels per startup. And that means that while we are growing at this speed, there is a long way for us to go in many, many aspects. And three things I always talk about. Number one, I think our environment is still very complex for startups. While the government has done a lot of things to simplify the environment, to make it easy for self-certification, there is a long way to go in further simplification required. Heliate, for example, we did Heliate, which was a targeted healthcare challenge. We chose 5 companies to give award to. In fact, there is only one which converted to two actually got converted to a company, but it took 1 year. It took a year for these people to create a company and get it going. In fact, the biggest learning for us was that we really have to disintegrate when it comes to a space like healthcare, the innovation and the execution piece. The people who are innovating, they are actually in the labs, they are in the hospitals, they are in medical schools. They can't come out. If they come out, the environment will not let them continue their work. They don't have access to the wet labs, they don't have access to the ecosystem. And they so hesitate to come out. And that kind of flexibility does not exist in India. For example, the ability to take out intellectual property from a university and commercialize. It's a very standard procedure in many other parts of the world, whereas it doesn't exist. It's not an easy thing to do in India. So the first thing is I think there's a long way to go in simplification. Entrepreneurship is all about experimentation, and we heard about it. Experiments means that you need to be able to start and shut down things very, very fast. And our environment, in fact, if you want to shut down a company, I think it will take approximately 36 months to 54 months. If you want to do it right and if you're lucky. And that is a very tough thing to do in an entrepreneurial environment. Which means that I think, as I said, we have a long way to go in simplification. Second thing is that we have enormous amount of social problems. We have, if I go sector by sector, for example, if you take healthcare, I think our 70% of our doctors will be in urban areas, whereas 70% of the population is in the rural areas. If you take education, we produce 1 million engineers, but we have 16 million children who are not in school. So we have problems. If you take clean water, I believe that's going to be one of the biggest problems. In fact, already it is a big problem, but I think it will be one of the biggest problems the country will face over the next few years. And especially in the India 2 sector, that is where many of these problems are going to be faced. Which means that our entrepreneurial ecosystem, our innovation ecosystem needs to really diversify. If you look at the applications we get at Axelor last time, in fact, I think that is because we have been advertising, saying that we are focused on healthcare space, we are focused on sustainability space. Please apply. I think this last time when we got 450 applications for our last batch, which is the 4th batch which is running, 12% of them came from healthcare. 33% came from the tech space. So our ecosystem is very focused on the India one, and I probably think it's the tech, the e-commerce, the disintegration, integration, all these other areas. Whereas when you look at India too, I think the needs are very different. Their needs in healthcare, in education, in clean water, in sustainability, those have to be addressed, which means we really need to become much more diversified in our own entrepreneurship aspirations for the country. The last one is again going back to the ratio of angels and things like that. Of course, myself and Chris and Srinath and Ganapati and Tarun, we could have taken a different path. We could have said that, okay, we will all do ourselves, whatever we can do. So probably I can mentor 5 startups and invest into maybe 5 or 6 or 10. And I clearly believe, we clearly believe that that will be a very limited view, a very limited way of doing this. And that is one of the reasons we built this platform. And you can see the impact of the platform, because I think if we had gone out just being angels and either mentoring or funding or both, I don't think this event would have happened. So because there is an enormous amount of disparity between in our ecosystem, because the number of people who have gone through this path and succeeded are limited, the number of angels are limited, number of people who are focused on early stage is limited. I think a platform like Axelor will really amplify the impact of us. And that is why I always believe that the third important thing which the country needs is institutionalization of different aspects of the ecosystem. So Axelor has been, I think as Ganapati said, funded 16, approval for 20, the 4th batch is running, 450 applications, and about 10 or 12 in the campus. So we have been able to amplify the impact of this whole endeavor, which means that I think when one looks at this space, because there are these disparities, it is very, very important to look at an institutional approach rather than a very individual approach. Because through an individual approach, your reach and the scale will be very limited, whereas if you join together, and we were able to do it because we joined together. We came together as a team and we decided to do it. If you join together in the ecosystem and do these things, I think the scale and the impact is always much, much higher. So I think that is what thought went through when Ganapati was talking about the Axelor experience. I think simplification, diversification, and institutionalization is extremely important for India at this stage, especially when, as we heard, the next market is the India too. So with that, let me conclude. Hopefully there is no more speeches. We are going for dinner, but I will hand it over to the MC. Thank you.